Hey, what's going on everyone, it's Sam here bringing you another episode of Zenit in the Master League. Now today's episode we've got November for you, we've got as many as 7 games for you in today's episode. And you can see from the top left hand corner is last episode's goal of the month. No significant player developments, and we'll kick off today's episode with a game in the Champions League against Genk. Now in the reverse fixture against Genk, it was a very tight game and not much to separate the two teams, with just a single goal separating them. But we'll see what happens in the reverse fixture today. We are currently in second place in the group, jumping past Genk and Celtic from last time, but we're very close to not even qualifying for the Champions League, but you never know. So this game is very important if we want to secure a place in the Champions League knockout stages. So we get things kicked off with a little bit of early possession on the ball. Let's see what we can do with this as we just try to work things into the Genk area. Try a little play into the box. Looks like Piazza's on the ball here. What's he going to do? Somehow manages to get pulled past, and he actually manages to finish it. A little bit surprising that we've actually managed to score a very early goal, with the difficulty being a little bit higher, and Marco Piazza getting a very unlikely goal coming in from the left hand side and managing to get past the Genk keeper. So we take a look back at Piazza's run into the box, a little 1-2 with the striker, somehow manages to dodge all the defenders and slots it past the keeper. So a good start to this match. So we might be able to get a qualification underway, but you know, early days and anything can still happen. So it looks like we have Genk's first proper chance in the match. Ball falls to Piazza, should be able to deal with it here.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, that's not good. What's he done here? Oh, it's just fallen straight to the Genk striker, and Samatta has finished it. So yeah, not a great bit of play from Piazza, who did manage to score the first goal. So it's kind of levelled it out really, and Samatta is questioning what is Samatta with that defence. And there we go. The scores are now level, and it's everything to play for. So let's take a look back at that dodgy bit of defending from Piazza. Should have really cleared that ball better, but straight at the winger. Falls straight to Samatta, and he slots it past our keeper. So back on level terms, it is 1-1.
That has certainly made things interesting.
So just coming up to half time now, with the score still being level. Not too many chances after the 2 goals, and there we go. Genk unable to create anything just before half time there, and they go into the break on level terms, with the scores being 1-1. So kick off for the second half with Genk to kick things off here. Looks like we will have to try and score a goal in the second half if we want to try and qualify for the knockout stages, as Bayern look like they're going to be top in the group. We might have a chance early on into the second half with the ball being played out just to the right hand side. Can we find anyone in the middle? Yes we can, and Corcoran slots it past the Genk keeper, and we make it 2-1, not too early into the second half there. And there we go, looks like we're able to take a lead into this match with the ball being played out wide. I believe that's Robbie Mack there. Ball's played in and finds Corcoran in space, and he slots it in, the poacher that he is. And there we go, 2-1 to us. But it looks like Genk might have a chance here. Can they create anything from this double shot there? But a great save from Luniev. Samatta can't get the second there. But can we go for a third goal into this game? Ball's played into the box. A great save from the keeper. And here we go. Is this the chance for the third goal into this match? Ball's played for Juba. He finishes it this time. A very fine goal from Juba. Absolutely no stopping that goal. And the Genk keeper is finally beaten for it to be now 3-1 to Zenit. Looks like we have the 3 points in the bag. And there we go. Let's take a look back at that goal. A fine finish from Juba. The ball is played in between the 2 players there. Juba finds space and finds a great shot into the top hand corner. And there we go. Looks like Adel Taarabt is going to be coming on for Genk there, see if they can get anything back into this match. And here we go, let's see what happens. So just coming up to full time here, looks like we're just trying to play out a little bit of time here. But always a chance there to get the fourth goal, to wrap things up there, but not quite a great save from the keeper this time. And will Genk be able to counter from this? A ball played into the striker. Can he turn the defender? Tries to play the ball out wide because he's lacking the support he needs. But we deal with it with Smolnikov, who is able to clear it. And there we go. 3-1 it finishes. So a good result if we're qualifying for the knockout stages. And we move on to the friendlies. So really tricky tie to begin with against Brazil. Unlike Argentina, they were very dominant in this match, very skillful, a lot of samba style coming out of there, and there was only one goal in this game, with the demigod himself, Anderson Talisca, getting the only goal. But yeah, very tough challenge. And the second friendly in this game was against England. Not a great start to begin with the early goal from Jadon Sancho, sliding it past our keeper, so we had it all to do in this match. But a fine finish nevertheless, and the youngster is able to slide it past our keeper, so we had it all to do. But did we get back into this match? It looks like we might have a chance here. But no, looks like England able to defend this, but hang on, that was not great bit of defending, and Mario Mandzukic is able to take it off the defender and slot it past the keeper. Jack Butland, I believe, was in goal. Into the second half now, is this going to be another chance? Looks like it is. Good, decent cross there, and Mandzukic gets his second goal into this game, and there we go, we take the lead into this game. But are England able to get back into this game? But oh, looks like a good little dink into the... Oh, lovely finish from, I believe that's Ivan Perisic on the ball there. A fine worked move from Croatia, and it finally finishes 3-1 to Croatia. A very nicely worked goal. So we return from international break, and we return to league action as we have a game against Lokomotiv Moscow, which is once again a very tight game. A little bit dodgy defending, similar to one of the England goals there, has allowed Azmoun to get what was the only goal into this game. And there we go, the full-time whistle went, and we were able to get the 3 points against a very tight and very strong Lokomotiv side. So the next game in the league we have is against Rubin Kazan, probably one of my favourite kits I have designed from this season. But there we go, we've got, you can see the teams have just come up there. Rubin not going for a too defensive side. In the last season we did have a couple of okay results against them. But let's see what happens in this game, as you know, football's a very funny game. And looks like we might have our first attack here. Ball's played into, oh, that's a good little move, and that is a fine finish. And looks like it was Azmoun with the finish there. The ball was played to Ben Yedder in space, who saw Azmoun just beating the defensive line, and was able to get past the goalkeeper at the near post. So a very good goal from Azmoun as we take a nice early lead into the first half. So let's take a look back. Erikin on the ball there. He finds Ben Yedder in space. Azmoun open on the defensive line there and slots it past the keeper, who could not do much about that. And there we go, we take the lead into the first half. Still not too much going on, but little 1-2 between two strikers. A fine finish from Ben Yedder there, and we take a 2-goal advantage. Fine finish from the striker himself. We take a look back between the two strikers, playing a little 1-2 between the two. Finds a little bit of space and absolute rockets that into the top left hand corner there. A fine finish from the Frenchman, and there we go, we take a nice comfortable 2-0 advantage just before the break. But are Rubin able to get through here? They were beating the offside trap there, but they were unable to beat Benitez in the goal. There we go, just before half time we have really deserve the lead, but are Rubin able to get anything beforehand? No, they're not. We take the 2-0 advantage into the break, so we look like we're able to probably hold on for the 3 points, and hopefully that will remain in the second half. So kick off for the second half with Zenit to start things off here, and looks like Rubin have it all to do if they want to get back into this game. But do we have a chance going into the second half here? Looks like the ball's played in. Not the first time though, but second chance for Asmo not getting the goal. But do we have a good chance here going down on the left hand side? Crosses it in. Oh, it's just tipped over by the keeper, I believe. But another bit of wave of Zenit attack. Looks like Rubin are going to really be struggling here, but we play the ball into the box. A fine finish there to make it 3-0. And is it that? Yes, it is. Is Artem Juba once again coming off the bench to make sure we secure all the 3 points. And there we go. Looks like that would be it. Not sure if Rubin are able to get back into this. We've had the main attacking threat from this game. Little ball played into the middle, and there we go. Artem Juba finding the top corner once again, and there we go. We've been trying to make changes to see if they can get back into this game, but I'm not sure if they are. And there we go, 3-0 advantage. But do Rubin get a late consolation? Are they beating the defence? And are they going to get a goal? No. Oh, that's not great defending. No, they've hit the post from it. And we're able to clear. So it looks like we're going to be able to secure 3 points here. Not too much going on here. Oh, that's not great defending. But they've let Rubin in here. Can they finish? Yes, they can. And it's a really unfortunate goal there. Looks like one of the defenders, I think it might have been Rakitsky. I'm not quite sure who though. Nevertheless, they're able to counter on what was a very dodgy bit of defending, a little bit of miscontrol maybe, but there we go. Rubin get a little consolation goal for their efforts and make it 3-1. So the long ball played over the top, a little bit dodgy defending there, unable to control it, might have been an awkward bounce, but there we go. He's found the back of the net. Not going to be too much as it's right at the very end there into added time. And let's see, there we go, full-time whistle straight after, and we secure 3 points. Now we've got a very crucial game coming up against top of the table FC Krasnodar, who are champions from last season. So let's see how that happens. But first up, we've got a Champions League game against Celtic beforehand, before we go on to the final game of the league action, which will be against Krasnodar. So let's see, Celtic not really doing well into the Champions League group stage. They're still only on 3 points, and we only need 1 point if we want to secure a place in the knockout stages. And here we go, kicking things off. We have Zenit strikers getting things going. We're playing a little bit into the midfield, trying to work something into the early stages. Here we go, might have a chance here. Celtic did win at their place, so we're going to try and seek a little bit of revenge maybe. But we might have a chance here. A little 1-2 between the two strikers. Yes, that is the finish we needed. And we take an early advantage into this game. Corcoran with the finish. He's the poacher in the box once again, and is able to find the back of the net. Surprisingly, Celtic weren't going for probably their first choice goalkeeper in Craig Gordon, but they've gone for Doris de Vries for whatever reason it may be. And there we go. Maybe a reason why we're taking a 1-0 lead, but there we go. Doesn't matter what they've chosen, and there we go. And here we go, might be a chance for 2. Oh, there we go. No, it's not. It's not going to go in. Surprisingly, just played around, not going in though. And not too much else to write home about. Celtic just trying to hold on to things, and there we go. We take a nice 1-0 advantage in from the break. So, still everything is a play for. Celtic can get back into this game, but we'll see in the second half. So kicking things off, Celtic, I will be getting things away. Can they get back into this game? We'll find out very shortly. But looks like we might have a early attack into the second half. We're going down the left hand side. Can we find anything in the box? Oh, it's a good save from the keeper though. Not the second goal we would need. Looks like we have a foul and a free kick for us to work something into the Celtic area. Play the ball out onto the wing. Can we find anything with a cross? Another great save from the keeper. But there's a lot of defenders. Dreesy on the edge of the area. Fine finish from the winger. And that makes it 2-0 to Zenit. A fine finish from Dreesy, who, there we go, was able to find a lot of space on the edge of the area. You can see from the replay, the striker, I think it was Zabalotny, come on just there, was I think 5 or 6 defenders on him, found a space for Dreesy to just find the bottom corner there and make it 2-0 to Zenit. But can Celtic find their way back into this game? Trying to work their way into the Zenit area, but looks like Timothy Weah on the ball here, and he has found the back of the net, so not great bit defending there. I think there was Ganangon who was letting him have a little bit of space, probably should have closed him down a little bit better there, but nevertheless it is now 2-1 with Timothy Weah getting the goal. So there, the ball played into the penalty area, and there we go, fine finish from Timothy Weah getting past our keeper. So looks like it's not all over yet with Celtic getting the goal back in this game. But here we go, Celtic might have a chance here. No, looks like a good tackle there. Osdwev, who's just come on, looks like he had a shot there, maybe should have passed, but no, not getting in the goal. So let's see, it's very close to full time here. Can we just hold on to things? Just found a little ball over to the area, not going to keep hold of it, but that is it. We have managed to secure qualification for the knockout stages with a game to go, which is against Bayern Munich, which you'll see probably in the next episode, I believe. I'm not quite sure, but there we go. But now we move on to the final game of the episode, which I did mention earlier was against Krasnodar, which is a top of the table clash. So we've got to make sure we get all 3 points in this game, as a draw will not be good enough to put us back on top of the table. So it is against the league leaders, the champions from last season. So it's going to be a very tight and very tough game. So let's see what happens as things are about to get underway. And here we go, just making sure we get a bit of possession, trying to work the ball into the Krasnodar area. But we have a throw into the first half. Can we get anything from this? Little cross into the box, a header just wide of the post, but not too much into the first half. A very tight and cagey game. But do we have a chance here? No, it's just wide of the post once again, and there is no goals in the first half as the teams go in level, with the score being 0-0. So kicking things off with Krasnodar getting the ball underway for the second half. They will be happy with a draw as it is away, and they will want to be keeping their very good run into the league. So let's see what happens into the second half with Krasnodar trying to work things into our area. No, just wide of the post from Wanderson. They've got a from the resulting corner. What is going to happen here? Ball's played in. Oh, a bicycle kick. Oh, that would have been a good goal for Krasnodar to score, but no. Oh, nice little slide tackle from the Krasnodar midfielder. Ball's played between the 2 players. They could be in here. And that's a fine finish, and not a start we needed really for the second half. And Krasnodar take a advantage into this very crucial game. And Ignatievic, I believe that is, might be butchering that name, but there we go. And there we go. We've gone 1-0 down in this game, so not a great start into the second half. We've got it all to do if we want to get anything from this game. So it's very disappointing that we have gone a goal down, but trying to work things into the Krasnodar area, see if we can get anything straight away back into this game. But the ball's played out wide to Malcolm. Then defender doesn't deal with it. He's found the back of the net with a nice quick response. A great way to get back into this game. Malcolm with a fine finish on from the right hand side, cutting into the left and finding the back of the net with a fine finish.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example.
So we'll take a look back at that fine goal from Malcolm. Ball's played over onto the right hand side. The defender does not deal with it there. Should have done better really. And Malcolm with a fine finish on the half volley, I believe that was. And we're back on level terms with the score being 1-1. But it looks like that might be it with the scores being 1-1. Very close to the end of the game here. We're trying to find a winner, but I'm not sure we are. But ball's played out to Malcolm here. Oh, he goes for the shot. He's found the back of the net. A fine finish once again from Malcolm. Very surprising. He's been a little bit quiet since the start of the season, but he's found a fine finish from the right hand side once again, quite similar to his first goal. But there we go. Looks like we're able to get actually 3 points against a very tough Krasnodar side. And there we go. A fine finish. We're just trying to run down the clock with a couple of late substitutions there, just so Krasnodar ain't unable to get anything back into this game. So let's see what happens. Are they going to have enough time? No, they're not, and that is Krasnodar's first defeat of the season. So a great win, a very deserved win. Well, a very tight win even, but let's see what that does to the league standings. And there we go, we are back on top of the table, making Krasnodar go down into second place. Just checking on the bottom half of the table, Spartak Moscow getting a little bit of a run and then now up into 10th place. And we'll have a quick look at the Champions League. And there we go, Bayern Munich and Zenit qualifying for the knockout stages, with Genk and Celtic fighting for Europa League. Now we have another 3 options for goals a month. And make sure if you to select your favourite in the poll in the top right hand corner, or if you prefer a different goal I haven't selected, make sure to leave a comment. And there we go, that will be wrapping up today's episode. If you have enjoyed, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I will really appreciate it. And I will see you for the next episode, which is December, which will be featuring the World Club Championship. So as we did win the Champions League, we will be experiencing that for the first time. So I'm going to be looking forward to that, and I hope you will too, as we just check out the final goals there. Make sure to pick your favourite, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.